Good Morning Texas Home and Wealth, sponsored by Rodney Anderson with Supreme Lending.
Getting a mortgage isn't just about whether you can qualify. It's also about how knowledgeable and cooperative you are when it comes to getting what you need. With us today is our mortgage lender and expert, Rodney Anderson, and he's here with the details on being a dream client. Now, Rodney, I didn't know there was such a thing as a dream client.
Well, here's the thing. When you go to borrow money, are you mean to that person? Are you watching the movie from Walter Matthau or Jack Lemmon, Grumpy or Old Men, where you sit there, and the last thing I would ever do, Shannon, when I go to borrow money, I'm going to yell at the person that I'm going to get the loan from. I'm going to tell them that it's none of your business. Oh. Well, when we're doing home loans out there, and where you're buying a home or refinancing the home, the last thing I can tell Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, or VA is, oh, I'm sorry. This person just doesn't want to give me, Sam Smith today doesn't want to give me their paperwork.
That's like being mean to the server who is serving you your food.
There you go.
Doesn't make sense. Now, Rodney, who is considered an ideal borrower?
Well, an ideal borrower will be somebody that has good to excellent credit, somebody that if you're buying a home has funds for closing, and number 3 is people that are cooperative. And when I mean cooperative, Shannon, I mean get your paperwork on time. You know, be where they'll answer questions. If a lender needs something from you, don't complain about it, just get it done.
Because they're working for your benefit. Now, which part of the mortgage process do you think people have the hardest time truly understanding?
Yeah, it's interest rates. And the reason being is, let's say you go online and you're searching for a 15-year fixed, and you see a rate at 2.99, or you see a rate over here at 3.625. Which one are you clicking?
2.9.
Of course, the 2.99, because it's a lower rate. But I had a client the other day that they clicked on the 2.99, but that lender was going to charge them $11,000 in closing costs, where the normal closing costs were supposedly supposed to be about $3,500. We did the calculation of how much those closing costs was going to take them. On a 15-year, it was going to take them 192 months to break even on a 180-month loan. So that's where people get stuck into interest rates a lot of time, because everything is online, and you can't trust everything that's online. We get people that will call and say, I want to do a cash out refinance in Texas on a VA loan. Wow. The VA does not allow cash out refinances. So be careful on the internet, because a lot of times people will pull information that was out there from 2008.
So they have to do a little bit of homework or contact you. Now, what do you think is the biggest hurdle that mortgage companies have to overcome?
Yeah, you would think it's so simple, but it's closing on time. It's on that closing date. Realtors really struggle with this, because there's no legal recourse normally for an individual if a lender's not ready. So the most important question when you're talking to a lender, what percentage of your loans do you close on time? It is a big deal. Imagine you're ready, the seller's ready, everybody's ready, the moving trucks are there, and boom, the lender's not ready. And it happens every single day to just regular, everyday people that have good to excellent credit. And new federal regulation went into effect October 3rd. And this has been challenging for a lot of lenders. It's called TRID. Truth in Lending, RESPA Initial Disclosure. Somebody sent me an email the other day and said, TRID. It stands for the reason I drink. And the reason being is, for example, with our company, we've had to change 5,700 computer fields. So it is challenging for a lot of people. And make sure, are you ready for TRID? That's what people need to ask them.
Real quick, a few reasons why loans don't close on time.
Yeah, number 1, non-cooperation from the borrower. They just don't get their paperwork on time. Number 2, lack of support staff within people. And just number 3, attention to detail. I mean, a lot of times you get people and they hire banks or some of these lenders, they hire people, and Shannon, they're just not ready, and they're not the most qualified for that job.
All right, Rodney, thank you so much.
Thanks, Shannon.
For more information, you can give him a call at 1-800-EXPRESS. For more tips from Rodney, or you can go to rodneyanderson.com.